I told him he'd called me convenient, that he'd planned to use me and then leave me for someone worth showing off, that he and his parents had laughed about it together. There was a long silence. Then his voice changed completely. He sounded sober suddenly and calculated. He asked if I'd been recording him, if I knew that was illegal in our state without consent, if I understood I could get in trouble for that. Dad took the phone from me then. He told Fabian very clearly that if he didn't leave immediately, we would call the police, that we had security footage of him harassing me, that he had exactly 10 minutes to get off the property. Fabian started shouting again, but Dad ended the call. Mom called the building security while Dad and I watched the camera feed. After a few minutes, 2 security guards approached Fabian. There was some arguing, some gesturing, but eventually they escorted him off the property. We spent that night jumping at every sound. Dad slept on the couch while Mom stayed with me in my room. I kept checking the security feed, half expecting to see Fabian trying to break in, but the night passed quietly. In the morning, we finalized the new lease at the property management office. The car insurance was updated. My bank accounts were secured. I changed all my passwords and removed Fabian from my Netflix, Spotify, and Amazon accounts. It was like erasing him from my digital life, one login at a time. The property manager confirmed that Fabian had picked up his boxes. The security team had been notified not to allow him into the building without my explicit permission. My parents helped me rearrange the furniture, as if changing the layout could somehow erase the memory of him in that space. They stayed one more night and then had to get back to their own lives. Mom hugged me for a long time at the door. Dad looked like he wanted to say something profound, but in the end, just kissed my forehead and told me to call them anytime, day or night. And then I was alone, really alone for the first time in almost 2 years. The apartment felt too big, too quiet. I wandered from room to room, touching things, trying to reclaim my space. I ordered takeout and ate it on the floor of the living room because sitting at the kitchen table felt too normal, too much like before. My phone buzzed around midnight, a text from a number I didn't recognize. "This isn't over. You've made a huge mistake." I knew it was Fabian.